Time is not on your side. You guys need to understand, time is against you. Every second that you take delaying your goals is time that you are putting aside for your goals. Time that is compounding into minutes, into months, into years, even decades of allowing yourself to be farther from your goals. Now, I realized something. I've been very busy, and I know it's been very hard for me to post some of these videos, but I've been working, I've been grinding, I've been in the gym every day. Your boy's packing on some muscle. We getting big, we getting bulky, we're getting business done. Houses for sale, listings I'm selling. I'm busy, got the online coaching now going, so everything's just been all intertwining with each other, right? And I thought to myself the other day, like, how is it that I'm doing so many things at once? I'm able to accomplish so much. I'm getting so much done in such little time. And I started to think about it, and I was like, well, that's because I'm not leaving any time for shit that's not getting me to my goal. Like, every day, I'm maximizing the amount of time that I can utilize to better myself. Whether it's going to the gym, cooking meals that are healthy and not eating out, not trying to eat out as much, which I struggle with sometimes, but I have my moments where I'm good. And focusing on the online coaching, focusing on keeping my real estate deals together, all this shit that I'm, utilizing my 24 hours, I could be doing some other shit. I could be meeting up with some friends, going for drinks. We could be hanging out, going to like a friend's house, playing fucking FIFA, going to play pool, going to the movies, watching a movie, staying home, anything. You could be doing anything, but the point is, you need to get your mindset into a state where you are constantly just working towards your goal, because those 45 minutes to an hour, will be realistic. A movie nowadays is like an hour and a half, right? Let's do the math. 2 hours, let's say, a movie, right? You watch a good movie, it's 2 hours. If you watch a movie once a week, that's 2 hours a week times 4, that's 8 hours in a month. Now 8 times 12 is a fucking lot. I don't fucking know. I can't math, bro. All right, well, let's actually try to break this fucking down, right? I mean, 12 times 2 is 24, so we do 24 times 2, that's 48, times 6, 72 hours, I think. Somewhere around there. Fucking lot of hours. That's 72 hours that you're wasting in a year. In a year, 72 hours. Bro, do you know that it takes like 100 hours to build a new skill? So you're telling me that 72 hours in a year, you could have just not wasted those 72 hours and you could have learned a new skill. You could have learned how to, use a fucking hammer jack. You could have learned how to code. You could have learned how to day trade. Like, there's so much shit you could be doing with your time, but you're out here wasting it doing bullshit, doing nothing, just literally hanging out with friends, pointless meetups. Unless you guys are gonna sit down, go to a cigar lounge, talk about some business, talk about some ways where you guys could like create passive income and some business ideas, that's fine. I mean, those are the only types of like meetups I like to go to now. But if you're telling me we're gonna go sit there and talk about gossiping and Michael's girlfriend cheated on him the other day, and look at this girl I'm following on Instagram, and your boys are like, oh, like my girl keeps fucking yelling at me, and like, what the fuck are we doing here, bro? Like, we're honestly just wasting our time. Nobody's being productive. What's the fucking point? You guys need to understand, like, you need to be around people that are driven like yourself. If you're not around people that are driven like yourself, it's very hard to get motivated to get driven. You always want to be around people that are doing way better than you. And it's something that I've learned that's helped me catapult my career, that's helped me catapult my success 5 times faster than anybody else, because I only like to surround myself with people who are doing better than me in life, people who have the same values as me in life, and people who understand that time is your most important asset. time is the most important thing that you have. You cannot be wasting time as if it's fucking free and it's just something you could just give out. Even when you have a business, you need to understand that your time is valuable. I've had clients in real estate where they just want to fucking talk for like a whole hour. And obviously I'm there for my clients always. You know, I'm always going to take a phone call. I'm always going to be there for you. Always going to answer whatever question you need. But sometimes these guys just want to fucking just rattle their minds off about some shit that they don't understand, that I've clearly told them 1,000 times. It's not like what you're saying, it's like this. And they want to argue with me, and then they want to go and like just spew a bunch of bullshit. And you have to understand, like, that's a waste of time. If you're going to sit there and try to argue with someone and make them understand where you're coming from, it's not going to be any type of productive at all. You're better off just telling them that you got to go and hanging up the phone. And I've learned that because even cold calling, like I could cold call for like a whole hour, and I could spend 1 hour on a phone speaking to a lady that's just going to tell me about her day and like her, you know, history of when she was, you know, back in fucking Vietnam and shit. And that's great. I completely understand there's always the time and a place to connect with your clients. I'm not saying you shouldn't at all, but if you're just gonna spend a whole hour talking to this lady for the end of the call to end up not even getting an appointment to go meet with her, then what the fuck did you just do? You just wasted your time, right? When you could spend that whole hour getting like 5 appointments, talking to like 6 leads, and then being able to convert at least 4 or 3 of those leads, rather than spending a whole hour wasting your time. Like, time is so important, guys. Time is like the most important asset you could have, and you guys need to understand that it's more valuable than money. Money is not the most valuable asset. Money's very easy to get, but it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of knowledge. It takes a lot of value. There's so much components that go into money. But time is something that you 100% have control of, because you control every second, every minute, every hour, every day. You control that. I decided today I'm not going to stop fucking putting my videos aside because of life. Like, I've been so busy. It's been so hard for me to just park up and get a video going, and I have to do it every single day. I can't make the excuse. I have to make the time for it, because time is very fucking important. This 10-minute video that I'm making right here is not a waste of my time. It's not, because I'm giving value to you guys. I'm trying to give more connections with people, and I'm trying to build my businesses and help you guys build your businesses too. So for me, it's like I get a lot of value from it, and you guys get a lot of value from it. Therefore, it's productive. It's not a waste of time. It's a great use of my time. But I'd be so busy sometimes that I feel like, oh, like I'm just so busy. I don't even, like, automatically, I don't even sit or think to myself, like, go sit down and park the car and make a video. But right now I was just driving, and I was like, I could do this, I could do that, and I'll get to that video later. You know, I'm just gonna, you know, go home. I gotta work. I got some stuff. I got some emails to send. I said, no, fuck that. Pull over. I'm in the middle of a fucking highway. Fucking just pulled over in the middle of a highway, and I said, let me get this video down, because I need to make time. Time is very important. I need to control my time. You have 100% control of your time. Learn to control it. Learn that the more you focus on devoting your time to things that are going to get you to that next level, that's when you will start increasing your productivity. That's when the momentum will build up, and that's when that automatic pilot will just turn on, where you're just gonna do everything that you say you're gonna do, because you've already allotted that time frame and it's become part of your routine, right? Like, if you don't take an hour a day to go to the gym and get fit and work out, then your brain is not going to associate that hour of being in the gym. At any point is it going to include itself into your schedule until you actually start doing it, and then it becomes a habit, and you're like, okay, what do I need to do every day? What do I need to do per hour? 8 a.m. is wake up time, 9 a.m. is gym time, 12 p.m. is lunch, 1 p.m. is phone calls, 2 p.m. is appointments. And that leads me to my next point. Start planning your fucking day. Start planning your day. Because if you're trying to run a business, if you're trying to run anything, even just a high productive lifestyle, it doesn't have to be a business. Like, just someone that wants to, be able to juggle a bunch of things, and maybe you're busy and you got a job and you're also trying to, go to dance class or, jujitsu classes and stuff like that. Like, you need to have a schedule, my guy. Because what I've learned is that when I just start saying yes or no to things, and most of the times I say yes because I'm very just open to just doing whatever and trying to make as much business as I can, You know, if someone tells me like, oh, can I see this house tomorrow at 4 o'clock? Oh, yeah. And then I go look at my calendar and I have a fucking appointment at 4 o'clock. Now I look like a douchebag calling her back saying, yeah, I actually can't do 4. Or trying to fucking move shit around. Like, you need to have a schedule. You need to have from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. And it doesn't have to be some crazy shit where you're oh, fucking 1 p.m. I gotta brush my teeth, and at 1:15 I gotta scratch my left nut. No, like, do it by hour. Do the most important things that you have. If you have any appointments, those are number one, right? If you have a doctor's appointment, put it in your fucking calendar. If you got a date with your girl Friday night, you're supposed to go watch a movie, put it in your calendar. If you have a meeting with somebody at 3 p.m., you know, whatever it is, even if you have somebody that's like, yo, bro, like, I get fucking court letters for like tickets and shit for speeding, and it's like next year, fucking January 2027, and I'm putting that shit in my calendar today. I'm like, all right, January 2027, 2 p.m. I got court in Long Island, whatever. So that when the time fucking comes and it's December 2026 and I get an appointment with somebody that wants to put their house in the market, or a Zoom call with a coaching client, and they want to meet up at, you know, January fucking 21st at 2 p.m., I can say, oh, well, sorry, Joe, I'm not available at that time. We can do 4 p.m. or we can do earlier, like 10 or 11. It just makes you a lot more efficient as a human, and I believe everybody should be running on a schedule. And it doesn't have to be the craziest thing. Just put important things there. I mean, you should have important things anyways, like doctor's appointments, you know, birthdays and stuff like that. Like, if you don't, you really should do that. And if you want to go extreme with it, why not? Go extreme with it. Go per day, per hour, per minute, per half an hour. That's fine. If it keeps you accountable, do it. Whatever works for you, works for you. And that's the beauty of time, is you construe it and you construct it to your lifestyle. If you're someone that knows that you don't even need a calendar and you're just like, I remember everything I need to do per day, that's fine. Have your mental calendar. That's good enough. But if you're someone like myself, I forget shit and I'm just saying yes to everything, not knowing what the fuck I got going on, having my calendar helps me so much, because whenever I say yes, I say, wait, give me a second, actually. Let me check my calendar. Okay, you want to meet tomorrow at 3 p.m.? Okay, tomorrow at 3 p.m. I actually have a meeting in, you know, Valley Stream. By the time I get all the way to Oyster Bay, it's like, you know, 25 minutes. Yeah, I can meet you up at like 3 p.m. Does that work? Perfect. All right, sounds good. I got you for 3 p.m. tomorrow. Boom. That's it. Time's the most important thing. Learn to control it. Learn to manipulate it. Learn to respect it. Respect your time. Control your time. And watch your life level up. Love you guys. I'm gonna start being more consistent with this shit. Every single day I'm gonna post a fucking video. I always say that shit and I don't do it. But this is me saying I'm gonna try to post once or twice a week. It's gonna be different content. It's either gonna be mindset, it's gonna be fitness tips, it's gonna be vlogs. I just gotta get more out there. I gotta get more videos out. I gotta get more connections with you guys, man. I miss you guys. And I know there's not many people that watch this, but for those of you that do, like, I love getting that engaged. I don't care if I get one comment on my video of someone saying, yo, this was a great video. Bro, that makes my day, that makes my week, that makes my whole year. You guys mean a lot. Let's fucking run it up. 2026. Great fucking year. Can't wait to crush it. Peace.